the world. I am back with yet again, same intro every time, another Roald Dahl, George's Marvelous Medicine, illustrated by Quentin Blake. Today, we've been doing pretty well. Very proud of myself. My TikTok video got over 17 likes. Got 17 likes yesterday, so we'll see how this one goes. I'm doing it outside on a swing in my garden, so please tell me what you think. And if we should do this more show, or should I go back to the couch? Alright, please let me know. Let's get started on chapter 4, Animal Pills. It is a short one today, guys, so I hope you enjoy it. Get cozy, get comfy, and sit back, relax. Chapter 4, Animal Pills. At this point, George suddenly had an extra good wheeze. Although the medicine cupboard in the house was for bird and ground, what the medicines his parents kept on the shelf in the shed next to the hen house. Oh boy, let's see what happens. The animal medicines. It's really a bad idea, but we'll see what George does with it. What about those? Nobody had ever told him he mustn't touch them. Let's face it, George said to himself. Hairspray and shaving cream and shoe polish are all very well, but they will no doubt cause some splendid explosions inside of her. But what the magic mixture now needs is a touch of real stuff, real pills and real tonics to give it a punch and muscle. Sorry guys, I'm just swinging on the chair, on the swing, so I almost fell off. George picked the heavy 3/4 full saucepan and carried it out of the back door. He crossed the farmyard and headed straight for the shed alongside the hen house. He knew his father wouldn't be there. He was out haymaking in one of the meadows. George entered the dusty old shed and put the saucepan on the bench. Then he looked up at the medicine shelf. There were 5 big bottles. 2 were full of pills, 2 were full of runny stuff, and 1 full of powder. I'll use them all, George said. Grandma needs them. Boy, does she need them. The first bottle he took down contained an orange-colored powder. The labels said... Here's a picture, guys. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Sorry, the phone's far away. For chickens with foul pest, hen gripe, straw beaks, gammy legs, coccolets, egg trouble, broodiness, or lots of feathers. Mix 1 spoonful, only with each bucket of feed. Well, George said aloud to himself as he tipped the whole bottle full. The old woman wouldn't be losing any feathers after she's had a dose of this. Oh, George, he's very silly, guys. The next bottle he took down had 500 gigantic purple pills in it. For horses with horse throats, it said on the label. Grandma may not have a horse throat, George said, but she certainly got a sharp tongue. Maybe they'll cure that instead. Into the saucepan went the 500 gigantic purple pills. There you go. Oh, I just want to say I hope you guys are all having a good day. Then there was a bottle of thick yellowish liquid for cows and bullocks, the label said. The will cure cowpox, cow mange, crumpled horns, bad breath in bulls, earache, toothache, headache, hoofeache, tail-ache, and sore udders. Grandma has every one of those rotten illnesses, George said. She'll need it all. With a slop and a gurgle, the yellowish liquid splashed into the nearly full saucepan. The next bottle contained a brilliant red liquid. Sheep dip, it said on the label. For sheep with sheep rot, and for getting rid of ticks and fleas. Mix 1 spoonful in 1 gallon of water and slush it over the sheep. Caution, do not make the mixture any stronger or the wool will fall out and the animal will be naked. Oh dear, that won't be a good thing for the animal. By gum, George said. How I'd love to walk and slush it all over Grandma and give her quite the fright. But I can't, I mustn't, so she'll have to drink it instead. He poured the bright red medicine into the saucepan. The last bottle on the shelf was a pail of green pills, pig pills, the label announced. For pigs with pork prickles, tender trotters, bristle blight, and swine sickness. Give 1 pill per day. In severe cases too. Pills may be given, but more than that will make the pig rock and roll. Just the stuff, George said, for that miserable old pig back in the house. She'll need a very big dose. He tipped all the green pills, hundreds and hundreds of them, into the saucepan. There was an old stick lying on the bench that had been used for stirring pains. George picked it up and started to stir his marvelous concoction. A concoction is a mixture. Can you guys all see me? Yep, you can. I'll come closer. There we go. No, that's too close. There we go, guys. The mixture was as thick as cream, and as he stirred and stirred, many wonderful colors rose up from the depths and blended together. Pinks, blues, greens, yellows, and browns. George went on stirring until it was all well mixed. But even so there were still hundreds of pills lying on the bottom that hadn't melted, and there was a splendid powder puff floating on the surface. I shall have to boil it all up, George said. 1 quick boil on the stove is all it needs. And with that, he staggered back towards the house with the enormous heavy saucepan. On the way, he passed the garage, so he went to see if there was anything other interesting things he could add. He added the following: half a pint of engine oil to keep Grandma's engine going smoothly. Here's a picture. Bring it in close for you guys to see. There we go, perfect. Some antifreeze to keep her radiator from freezing up in the winter. A handful of grease to grease her creaking joints. Then back to the kitchen. And that's it, guys. Chapter 5 will be coming out soon. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a swell, fantastic, awesome day. And yeah, I'm gonna go play some Minecraft. I'll see you guys. Bye. There you go.